just stupid. At the end of the day, it's just stupid. Um, Let me give you an example. You know, um, let's say you have a desire to be yourself, right? And you know, you want to be yourself. You want to express yourself. Maybe you want to put a comment on Snapchat saying, you know, um, like for example with me, that was a lyric from a Nirvana song, "Look on the Bright Side of Suicide," and I put it on my story, and for reasons I'm not gonna get into, I was like, I didn't want, you know, I took a picture of myself when I did it, and oh, just of my eye anyway, but I didn't want, you know, it to be seen. Everyone could see your story. I didn't want to be seen. And yeah, it's not a big deal if people saw me. It's like whatever, nothing's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? People are just gonna be like, they're just gonna see me, and it's not, nothing's gonna happen. Or realistically, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, it could, but realistically, it's not gonna happen. But at the end of the day, I mean, posting it is just something that it was like I didn't want to do it. Now I felt like, um, in the world we live in, it's very people like to hate on others because they just got a problem basically. It's like people have this obsession with not conforming. They have this thing of like they don't want to be controlled and they can't take being controlled. They got an immature, childish attitude. So, if you, in my case, it felt, you know, it was a dark thing what I said, and for me, it was very in touch with, I don't know, it was just very in touch with me being myself. So I was very proud of that, you know? So to delete it felt kind of like I was violating myself. However, you gotta understand this, it doesn't matter. It's just stupid. At the end of the day, um, I mean, I've already forgotten about it. Well, I haven't because I'm talking about it, but, but I mean, I don't care anyway. But you know, um, at the end of the day, it's like down the line in the future, I'm going to forget about it. It's not going to be an issue anymore. You know, like there's going to be plenty more opportunities in my life to, be myself, be proud, say dark things and, and put it out there. And, you know, the situation is going to be, um, it's just this thing of like, doing dumb things is just not, I mean, it's just not a good idea, right? That's why they're dumb. That's why they're ignorant. Don't do ignorant things. Don't do dumb things. Because, like I say, at the end of the day, yeah, it might feel like you're violating yourself by, not, for example, expressing yourself, being yourself, and all that. And you know, like, but that's the thing. Like, the world is very aggressive, and there are policemen out there, and they can put you in jail, and you know, um, you don't want to end up in prison. And the fact of the matter is if you're doing something which you can risk putting yourself in jail or something, it's just that the fact of the matter is, yeah, it's a controlling world and it's a hateful world. That's a very hateful thing to control people, but that's just the world we live in. So you've just got to, you know, you got to bend over and just take it in the ass. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to take it. And I know that's very. It doesn't. It's an embarrassing sight. It's not. It's a very, you know, un, there isn't any dignity in that. But this is about growing up. This is about learning to be an adult. And like I say, at the end of the day, in the future, it's not going to matter, right? In the future, it's not going to matter. So it's just stupid, you know. Um, you know, like I say, tomorrow you'll forget about it. If you don't forget it tomorrow, you'll forget it in a week. If you don't forget it in a week, you'll forget it in a month. If you don't forget it in a month, you don't forget it in a year. You know what I mean? It's like, and then it usually doesn't take that long. You know, whatever it is, usually it's like, usually, you know, at worst it's like a day. If it's a really bad thing, it's like a day. That's usually as bad as it gets, really. You know, it takes like a day to get over it. But that's all I want to say. All right, bye.